For a long time, there have been rumors that there is tension among the KATSEYE members, that cracks are forming within the group and that the members do not like each other. In general, they have made many statements saying that these claims are not true, but their behavior toward one another during the program they attended recently brought these questions back to our minds. Guys, by the way, as you can see, I still haven't taken down this Christmas tree. We're about to enter March. It's been 3 months since Christmas ended, but because of laziness, I still haven't been able to put this tree away. Please write me some motivational sentences in the comments so we can accomplish this task this week. I believe that this week I will remove this tree from here. During the show they appeared on, the girls threw shade at each other, called one another liars, made fun of certain members, and belittled each other. What has been happening in KATSEYE lately? Let's talk about it today. A few days ago, KATSEYE appeared for the first time as guests on the popular talk show Jimmy Fallon. This was a major step in terms of global visibility. The members talked about their Grammy nominations as well as the State Farm commercial campaign connected to the Super Bowl. Yoonchae shared that she has been a Blackpink fan since childhood and that when she met Rosé at the Grammys, she was so excited that all she could say was, "Hello." Manon admitted that she froze when she walked past Miley Cyrus. Megan said that a new album will be coming this year. Lara shared that after watching the Super Bowl commercial, her father told her, "I'm proud of you." But these were not the most talked about moments of the night. A video surfaced online that suddenly sparked major chaos. In one part of the program, the members were asked, "Who would you like to switch places with?" Daniela pointed at Sophia and said about her, "Because she's really good at lying." On a show watched by millions of people, Daniela had openly called Sophia a liar, even saying that she was a good liar. Everyone laughed at the answer. But the moment this video hit social media, things quite literally caught fire. One group criticized Daniela heavily, saying that calling a group leader a good liar on an international television program was disrespectful. People began writing that Daniela had done this intentionally and that she was trying to humiliate Sophia in front of everyone. The comments were, frankly, very harsh. After a while, the situation escalated to the point where it turned into psychological harassment toward Daniela. The incident grew so big that everyone started sharing the clip and making sharp remarks about it. Eventually, Sophia could not stay silent and made a statement on social media. Sophia said that she normally does not address discussions on social media, but this time she felt the situation had been misunderstood. In summary, she wrote the following: "Hello, my loves. I usually don't come on here to address things happening on social media, but it saddens me that people are not understanding the context and the jokes behind what Daniela recently said to me. We love joking around, teasing each other and having fun. Daniela was just trying to say that I'm good at that. I wasn't uncomfortable or hurt. I laughed and immediately understood what she meant. I love my Dani so much. Please leave her alone. She's one of the sweetest girls in my life. It's all about love and I love you all so much. I hope we can continue to be kind to others, my dear friends. Misunderstandings are normal, but being rude is not. Please don't forget that." Honestly, when I first saw the video, I didn't think Daniela did it with bad intentions. However, on a program watched by so many people, saying that Sophia is a liar in that way and potentially damaging her reputation was not right. Yes, it might have been funny, but right now many people associate Sophia with being someone who is good at lying and therefore not trustworthy. Maybe Sophia didn't want that side of her to be highlighted in front of the whole world. We already know that the girls constantly tease each other like this, but in my opinion, that particular joke should not have been made on that program. Not every joke is appropriate at every time and in every place, guys. But this was not the only moment from the show that received criticism. Another moment from the same program also went viral. Yoonchae chose Lara as the person she would like to switch places with and said, "I want to experience that feeling." After that, the members started laughing and saying, "That's it." They laughed so much at Yoonchae's answer that she looked confused for a moment and glanced around trying to understand what was happening. When this video surfaced, some people claimed that the members were making fun of Yoonchae's accent and that was why they were laughing so hard. But in reality, the situation was different. After the program, Lara wrote that they had so much fun on Jimmy Fallon that day, that Pink Panthers had been doing the bark imitation all day long, that they couldn't stop themselves, that they even surprised Jimmy and that someone should have reined them in. In short, she was trying to say, we were joking around uncontrollably that day. In fact, the girls were laughing at Lara's imitations. Was that the end of it? Of course not. One of the most talked about incidents recently was Yoonchae announcing that she bought a car. On January 31st, Yoonchae held a live broadcast. There were more than 100,000 100,000 viewers during the stream. Throughout the live, she talked about her busy schedule as well as her daily life. However, the moment that drew the most attention was when she revealed that she had bought a car. Yoonchae said that she does not yet have a driver's license, but that she bought the car for motivation, that she truly wanted it, and that this purchase would encourage her to learn how to drive. That is exactly where the controversy began. Because according to the international age system, Yoonchae is 18 years old. Some internet users emphasize that she is not legally considered a full adult yet. As far as I know, the legal age of adulthood is 20 in Korea and 21 in the United States. However, what really matters is the legal driving age, which is 16 in the United States and 18 in Korea. In other words, Yoonchae is already at an age where she can obtain a driver's license. I honestly don't understand why buying a car at that age became such a huge issue. Most of the comments focused on how she is too young and that buying a car was not appropriate for someone her age. There was also, quite frankly, a bit of jealousy in the comments. Many people wrote things like, regular people work day and night and earn very little, while celebrities can just buy things like this. The reality is that Yoonchae clearly has the financial means and the freedom to buy a car, something most of us already know. And she is legally old enough. Between us, if an 18-year-old male idol had bought a car, I'm sure no one would have said a word. But for some reason, when young women exercise their economic freedom and purchase expensive things for themselves, people seem unable to accept it. Society, in my opinion, does not easily deem women worthy of things like this, especially something like owning a car. No one can come out and say that Yoonchae did not work for this or that this money just fell from the sky. She trained intensely from the time she was around 16 to get where she is today, and honestly, most of us probably would not have lasted even a week under that kind of training system. So before criticizing someone, I think it is important to pause and ask ourselves, could I have done what she did? Another point people criticize KATSEYE for is their musical direction. Some fans believe that the group's playful or ironic song style is not sustainable in the long term. Many say that the Dream Academy era felt more exciting and that the current songs do not highlight the members' individual talents enough. In particular, Lara's limited vocal parts have become one of the most frequently discussed criticisms. Personally, I actually like this style quite a lot, but there are genuinely many people who do not. Or rather, not exactly people who dislike it, but people who are getting tired of it. Some say the girls keep doing similar types of work over and over again. What do you think about this? Are you among those who enjoy this style like I do? Or are you part of the majority who feel these songs are starting to become repetitive? Make sure to write your thoughts in the comments. I'm really curious. And then there is the Daniela backlash. I almost forgot about that. Some fans have recently claimed that Daniela has been more dominant on programs, that she leads the dance segments, and that leader Sophia has been overshadowed. Especially after Daniela changed her style, many have written that she has become more prominent within the group and appears the most in advertising campaigns. Fans frequently express discomfort about this situation. Now, despite being criticized so heavily and facing different waves of backlash on social media almost every day, KATSEYE continues to stay in the spotlight because of their achievements. Their upcoming performances in 3 South American countries at Lollapalooza, being part of Coachella's massive lineup, their sold-out tours, and being named by the Washington Post as one of the 50 people who will shape society in 2026. All of this shows that KATSEYE is far from being just an ordinary girl group. On the contrary, they have secured a serious position in the global pop market. The fact that the Beautiful Chaos tour completely sold out is also a significant indicator. While the criticism may be loud on social media, ticket sales and chart performance tell a different story. The Beautiful Chaos EP staying on the Billboard 200 for 32 weeks and the songs remaining on the Hot 100 for weeks are not coincidences. The truth is, it is not easy for 6 young women to be tested on both the global stage and social media at the same time. Success brings criticism with it. Right now, KATSEYE is both praised and criticized. On one hand, they openly express their vision of becoming the biggest girl group on the planet. On the other hand, even a small joke can turn into a crisis. The question everyone is wondering, will KATSEYE disband, is for now nothing more than speculation. Yes, there is intense pressure. Yes, the members receive harsh criticism. But there is also a group that openly defends one another, continues to perform together, and talks about future plans. Their upcoming Lollapalooza South America performances and the Coachella stage will mark a new threshold in their career. If they deliver strong performances on those stages, we may see a very different KATSEYE on a global level. Ultimately, what we are talking about today is not KATSEYE failing. It is not KATSEYE losing control. It is KATSEYE growing. And the price of growth is having every second scrutinized. A single sentence can be debated for days. A single laugh can be labeled as mockery. A training background can lead to being branded as privileged. Even after an apology, people may refuse to leave you alone. That is why Sophia's statement was important, because it reminded everyone of something simple. Misunderstandings may be normal, but being rude is not. KATSEYE may be going through one of the most difficult turning turning points in their career right now. But moments like these are what define who a group truly is. You either crumble under the pressure or you come out stronger. What do you think about KATSEYE's recent situation? I'm curious to read your comments. Until the next video, take very good care of yourselves and please don't forget to follow me. Goodbye.